everybody, I am Jen, and I wanted to go over a few quick tips about grilling. And when you're starting to use your grill and you're not real familiar with it, just some quick tips that I've learned. I'm the one that usually grills, normally because I like to cook and have things ready for my husband when he gets home from work. So I typically grill. On the weekends, he likes to grill occasionally so he can sit outside in the summertime and not have to be in the kitchen. So I'm just going to give you a few quick pointers on grilling. So my grill has been heating up. That's the one thing that you want to do, is you always want to light your grill and let it heat for about 10 to 15 minutes before you start grilling. Right now mine's at about 600 degrees right now, so that's a little hot, and I don't cook at that temperature, but that's what I do to get it started, to get it hot, and also burn off anything that's left on the grates, okay? So I'm going to open this bad boy up. I've got a pretty big grill, and it's really dirty, so pardon me, but we use it all the time, and I haven't cleaned it up yet from the winter. So the one thing that you're going to want to do every time you grill is you're going to want to clean your grates. So right now I am using a scraper that's got metal, a metal brush on it. You don't want to do that. Don't do what I do. Do what I say, okay? I am in the process of getting a new grill brush because sometimes when these grill brushes get old, the metal shards, the metal teeth, bristles, can come off and get stuck in your food, and people have gotten really bad injuries by ingesting or getting the metal bristle in their mouth. So I'm going to get away from that, and there's a link to a new grill brush out there that doesn't have the bristles, so I'm going to get a link to that for you. But anyway, when you clean your grill, you never want to scrape back and forth, because when you bring the grill brush back towards you, all of that debris can splatter all over your clothes. So always when you grill, you always go push away from yourself, okay? And get it really good. Always go away. You don't need to spray your grill with anything. If you have the coated grill grates, that should be plenty. And from the grease from any food that you've cooked on here should be plenty to keep your grates non-sticky. Okay, so now my grill is clean to cook on. My temperature right now is set on the light temperature, and that's what I use to get it hot. But right now I'm going to turn it down to about medium. And that's normally what I grill at. When the temperature is in the 70s, I grill right on medium or just a little bit lower. When it's colder outside, I'll go a little bit higher on the high side of medium. And of course, you're going to know your grill, and you're going to know if it has hot spots or not. So you're going to want to place your food on, where you know it cooks the best for you. Now, some people will tell you to cut a potato or an onion in half and sprinkle it, or scrape it across the front of the grill, across your grates. And that will help your food from sticking. I'm sorry, my phone is ringing and my watch is talking to me. Okay, so if you do that, now I personally have not tried that because when your food is cooked, it will not stick. So if I've got my chicken on one side and when it's ready to flip, I'll be able to just pick it up and flip it. If the chicken or steak or whatever is sticking, that means it's not ready to flip yet, basically. So I don't like to coat my grill with anything. Not even olive oil, nothing. The only other thing that you could do here is add some chips for smoking. Now, if you're going to add hickory chips or something like that, you can get these. They come in all different flavors, applewood, hickory, all different kinds of stuff, cherry. And you have to soak these chips for an hour. So you need to plan ahead if you're going to use chips to smoke your whatever you're grilling. You have to soak them in water for about an hour, okay? So just be aware of that. And then once you've got them soaked, you just wrap them up in a tin foil packet with a little, poke some holes in it so that it can steam and smoke, and that will flavor whatever meats or chicken or poultry, whatever you're cooking on the grill. So, all right, so now I've got my grill cleaned off and my temperature turned down, and I'm going to go ahead and put my, I've got chicken breasts here, and all I did was I coated it with a little olive oil, and then I used a McCormick no salt seasoning. The one that I like to use a lot is basil and garlic. Just because it's an all-purpose and it kind of goes with anything. It's one that you can cook anything on. You can use it on steaks, you can use it on chicken, you can use it on whatever you want. You can put it on veggies too. So I'm just going to lay my chicken out. I know not to lay up in the corner because this corner right here doesn't cook as well as the rest of the grill, so I just try to keep my chicken away from that. And this is, I'm doing a little bit of meal prep here, so I'm cooking a whole lot of chicken. We're going to have a grilled chicken salad for dinner tonight, but my son likes to take grilled chicken in his lunches for school. So I tend to cook a lot of extra, so I know we have enough for the week. All right, we're all done outside grilling, and I had to take the chicken off without showing you because my camera overheated. So this is our finished product. The chicken is a little bit well done on one side. The reason why I do that is my son likes it a little bit charred on one side, so we just leave it on an extra minute or so on the second side. But that's really it. That's it. Again, your chicken or your whatever you're cooking, whatever you're grilling, if it doesn't lift up easily, then it's not ready to flip. So that's just a good way to measure your cooking. You might want to just stay out there with it for a minute and then try to flip it. But if it sticks, it's not ready to flip, so leave it on there for a little bit longer. Again, if it's a thicker cut, you're going to want to give it a couple extra minutes, but if it's thin, just like 3 to 4 minutes is all you want it on there, especially if you're cooking a good steak, you want it to stay juicy. The last thing, when you bring it inside, let it rest. Let your meat or whatever you're cooking rest for about 5 minutes, unless it's vegetables. With the vegetables, I'll put like a tin foil over it so to let the heat stay in. But if it's a meat or a poultry of some kind, let it sit and rest for about 5 minutes so that the juices can absorb through the meat and it'll be really, really nice and juicy when you cut into it. So those are my grilling tips for you. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And let's see, we're going to have a great grilled chicken salad with this tonight. I'm going to cut up some halos, and we're going to have some oranges, some slivered almonds, some mixed greens, some cherry tomatoes, probably some green onions in there, and just a nice fresh grilled chicken salad for dinner. You could put some crusty bread with that. It would be good too. So, all right, you guys, thanks a lot. See you later.